YouTube takes a lot of time to go live. Yeah, it has just now become live. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, you are from which state? Rajasthan.
Yes, sir. I am from Rajasthan and Jhansi district.
Acha. Good. What is the degree? Can you tell about yourself?
Sir, my name is Rahul Chaudhary and I am from Pilani, Jhansi district of Rajasthan. I have completed my engineering from the Birla Institute of Engineering and Technology, Pilani. And my father's name is Sri Rajendra Singh. He is working in BSF. And my mother name is Srimati Saroj. She is a housewife. And I have a younger sister.
Okay. What is she doing?
So she has just completed her MTech this year.
Oh, MTech in which subject?
Sir, IT, Information and Technology.
Excellent. Good. Now, when did you complete your degree? 2000?
So I have completed my graduation in 2016.
उसका बाद में क्या करते हैं?
Sir, I was preparing for SSB to join in defense services and simultaneously I was preparing for banking and insurance. But unfortunately, I was not able to clear final stage of SSB, so I was focused totally now on insurance and banking sector.
Very good. Excellent. And today, I think you must be aware, New India Assurance also has come.
What, sir?
New India Assurance, they have called for 300 administrative officers.
Yes, sir. NIACL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you please apply for that also.
Yes, sir. I will.
Yeah. Now, so that means you don't have any work experience.
No, sir.
No work experience. Okay. What is the degree subject you studied? Mechanical engineering or?
Sir, I studied electronics and communication engineering.
Oh, electronics and communication engineering. Good.
Yes, sir.
So, what is your knowledge of electronics and communication engineering right now?
Sir, I have basic knowledge of my subjects because I left that technical stream 5 years ago, so do not have detailed knowledge, but still I have basic knowledge of my subjects.
What is electronics and communication engineering?
Sir, electronics and communication is a branch of engineering in which we deals with the electronic component which we are using nowadays in electronic devices like our computer and PC and all the smart devices. In this, we also study about the ways of communication we are using, and the electronic device that we use in our branch are low voltage devices from minus 48 volt DC to plus 48 volt DC.
Good.
Yes.
So that means electronics means computer. I mean, computer deals with electronics. What about cell phones?
Sir, the devices like ICs and all the devices which operate on low voltage, they are used in different instruments like computer, mobile, microwave oven, and nowadays there are smart LED bulbs. Everywhere we use electronic components.
All these are electronic components.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the latest developments in this field?
Sir, in this field, now latest development is in production of 5G technology.
Oh, what is 5G technology?
The 5G technology is a new version of telecommunication in which we get better signal strength and better speed of communication in internet communication. So like initially there was edge technology, after that 2G, 3G, 4G, and now it's 5G. We are increasing our bands so that more people get high speed internet. And when the bands of these frequencies are these bands are increasing, so frequency of signal is also increasing. so that we can attain high speed.
What is
in data
what is
communication.
radio frequency engineering?
So radio frequency are those frequencies which are used in the radios. They are mostly ground waves which travel on the ground, and they are less secure as compared to the other like 5G technology, because there is a lot of disturbance on ground because of vehicles and other things. There are vibrations happening on ground which obstruct the signal and distort our signal too.
बट इसमें कोई दूसरा दिया है रेडियो फ्रीक्वेंसी electronic engineering has grown in size in recent years with many more systems using wireless links, everything from mobile phones to Wi-Fi, then IoT, then short range links and very much more. Wireless technology is needed. Accordingly, radio frequency design is in great demand, and as a result it can provide good route for a carrier. So your answer that it is used only in radios is not correct.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So is this used in FASTag and all? Is this technology used? What is the technology used in FASTag?
So in FASTag we use near field communication. There was a chip, if we scan it, then it deduct amount from our account which is linked with FASTag.
FASTag
Sir,
recharge, okay. What is the technology used in FASTag?
RFID technology.
ये तो पूछ रहा हूँ. What is RFID?
Sir, I am not able to recall it properly, but it was like radio frequency identification.
ये तो. So that is why I am correlating with your answer. पहले का answer आपने जो बोला, the radio frequency engineering, it is used only in radio. नहीं है. It is used in even FASTag and other things.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Not that I am going to correct you, just information. अच्छा जी, आपको you have been trying for bank jobs also.
Yes, sir.
Did you write IBPS, RRB, PO?
Yes, sir. I wrote that exam, but was not able to clear.
Oh, yesterday result came.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Now, in this examination, how many marks are you expecting? This examination consisted of how many marks?
Sir, it consisted of 240 marks, out of which 40 marks are for descriptive and 200 marks for multiple choice questions.
Achha. Is that, the descriptive paper was in English or Hindi also?
So it was in English only.
English only. Correct. So, how good are you in communication in English?
Sir, I am not habitual of speaking in English, but if I get surrounding around me, those means if I am surrounded by people who speaks in English, I can become.
You can also speak.
Yes, sir, I can also speak after some time. Because now I am staying in my local area and here people only speak in their local language or in Hindi.
Hindi or your local language.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that is what everyone, all of us do it. That, because right now I am in Tamil Nadu, so I speak only Tamil language.
Yes.
Yeah, but only when there is need, we will talk in English also. But
yes, sir, but I can talk in English, but at this moment I am not so much habitual, so not very much comfortable for this at this moment.
Since when you started feeling you are not comfortable in speaking in English?
Sir, not a particular time duration, but because of surrounding.
No. You started feeling about it only now, because now you have to speak only in English in E.C.G.C interview. So that is why you are facing. All these days, you have not faced this situation, correct? Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
All these days you are not facing this situation. So how do we develop our English communication skill?
So to develop English communication skill, the most important thing is to speak with other people in English.
Correct. Good. Then
And sir, to get a surrounding where most of the people are using English language, so I can also be habitual of it.
good. Very good. Then
So इसलिए बताया
uska baad, after that you can also watch English movies. You can
Sir,
watch English news channels.
Sir, I watch English movies and news channels, but there I cannot get chance to speak in English.
No, but at least you are listening, you know.
Sir, I can understand English properly, but I have hesitation in speaking.
You have hesitation in speaking. So
Yes,
that
sir.
hesitation can be overcome only when you practice more number of times. To be frank, last 5 minutes you have been 5 minutes or how many minutes? Last 10 minutes you have been talking in English and you have not committed major mistakes. So this is a point to be remembered that you are capable of communicating very well in English also. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now tell me something about some good points about E.C.G.C.
So E.C.G.C is an organization which provides credit insurance to the exporters in our country, and it also the credit risk insurance covers to banks that are financially helping the exporters. And E.C.G.C was established in 1957 on the recommendation of D.C. Kapoor Committee by the name of ERIC Export Risk Insurance Corporation. Its
Hmm.
name was then changed to E.C.G.C in 1964,
Hmm.
and after the involvement of banking insurance, its name was changed to
Hmm.
Export Credit Risk. Uh,
No, no. But now all those old things are not required. Since when it is called as E.C.G.C? Oh, bata do.
Sir, it is called E.C.G.C from 2014.
हाँ ये बोलने से हो जाएगा एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट गारंटी कॉर्पोरेशन आर यू श्योर 2014
Yes, sir, I am sure.
अच्छा
Yes, sir.
1 minute because ECGC even
Sir, its name was changed in 1983 as Export Risk. But sir, E.C.G.C was coined in 2014.
1 minute because I have a doubt because when I was working in head office 1976 itself, it was called as ECGC only. Just a minute.
Yes, sir.
The above name was changed to Export Credit Corporation of India in the year 19. Subsequently, in August 2014, it was named ECGC Limited. Acha, acha, acha. The name was changed to Export Credit Guarantee Corporation of India Limited in 1983 itself.
1983, sir. Yes,
In
sir.
2014, it was named as ECGC Limited.
Okay, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Which finance minister's name is mentioned in the website of ECGC? Did you go through that?
Yes, sir. I have seen the website, but not able
Shri
to recall
T.T.
that.
Krishnamachari.
Okay, sir.
T.T. Krishnamachari, from that period it is being talked about.
Okay.
Who is the finance minister now in our country?
Sir, Srimati Nirmala Sitaram.
Good. Now, are you reading newspapers?
No, sir. I don't like to read newspapers.
ऐसा मत बोलो जी.
But sir,
ऐसा मत बोलना because you have to have say ability, you must have a desire to read English newspaper, because we get information only about various things in newspapers only. We can read other things, it comes in television and all. So you must read newspapers. So at least, which date interview? 27th.
Yes, sir.
बाबा 2 दिन भी नहीं है.
But sir, I get news from YouTube and other sources like
अच्छा,
news channels.
तब तो अभी recent का news बताइए. Whatever news that is there in your mind, इसका बारे में.
Sir,
Yeah.
recent news is about Taliban taking over Afghanistan.
Okay.
And sir, there is on 15 August, our Prime Minister announced a fund of around 400 lakh crore for Mission Shakti to improve the export. Sir, एक यूपी में भी था एक scheme, but I was not able to recall that. That was for self-help group of women. Then, sir, RBI has released a financial index also. Well, very important.
Good. Who is issuing exporters code number?
Sir, exporters code number is issued by Director General of
Foreign Trade.
Foreign Trade. Yes.
Ministry of Commerce, Government of India. Good. How did you? Oh, you had idea of knowing this. Very good. What is export code number?
So the export code number is, I have not much idea, but it is a code that is provided to every exporters for their identification or for their billings.
Excellent. That is the answer. An importer-exporter code is a key business identification number which is mandatory for export from India or import to India. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
और एक बार बताइए हमने क्या बोला?
Sir, it is a key number which is used by exporters and importers in India.
Yeah. No export or import shall be made by any person without obtaining an importer-exporter code unless specifically exempted. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
It is known as import-export code or importer-exporter code. It is how many digits are there in that? 10-digit code.
Okay, sir.
What is the validity of that? It is a lifetime validity.
Okay, sir.
Okay. How do you get import-export code number? Go to the DGFT website. Then you need to go on Services tab. Enter your PAN number. Enter your details as mentioned on PAN card. Enter your mobile number to get verification process. Like that it goes. समझ गया? Step by step process. इसका बारे में पढ़ लो जी.
Okay, sir.
google.com में जाके import export code number लगाओ. जो आएगा उसका पीछे में भी बहुत कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन आ रहा है. ये सबको पढ़ना है.
Okay, sir.
समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
It will really help you.
Okay, sir. I will read it.
Yeah. Good. Now, you told about E.C.G.C. Now, can you tell me what is E.C.G.C?
E.C.G.C is an Export Credit Guarantee Risk Corporation, and it is an organization which provides credit risk insurance to the exporters against their loss in goods and services. E.C.G.C also provides insurance to the banks which are financially helping to the exporters.
Insurance नहीं, banks के लिए guarantee देता है.
Okay, sir. It provides guarantee to the banks against for the exporters.
For the loans given to exporters.
Okay, sir. And it also provides financial assistance to the organizations which are tying up with organizations of other nations.
Good. Now, do you know the products and services of our E.C.G.C? And I will ask from that. Can you tell me what is Shipment Comprehensive Risk Policy?
So I think there are two types of policies that are post-shipment and pre-shipment. And in pre-shipment, E.C.G.C provide financial help so that exporters can produce their goods and services for export. And pre-shipment means they provide financial assistance until the goods are loaded to ships. And in post-shipment, the financial help was provided in the form of money that we can use to reproduce our goods for next consignment.
No, but यहाँ पर दूसरा भी दिया है Shipment Comprehensive Risk Policy. ये तो हम पूछा आपसे. An exporter whose annual export turnover is more than rupees 500 lakhs is eligible for this policy. This is a standard whole turnover policy wherein all shipments are required to be covered under the policy. The period of policy is 12 months. Exclusions permitted, exports made to associates. That means A company sending it to its own company B. Shipments backed by letter of credit. What are the risks covered? Commercial risk, political risk, LC opening bank risk. कभी कभी क्या होगा LC opening bank में भी डिवॉल्व हो जाएगा. What is the percentage of cover? 90%. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Minimum premium 10,000 shall be adjusted towards premium falling due on the shipments affected under the policy and is non-refundable. Important obligations of exporter: obtaining a valid credit limit on buyers and banks from E.C.G.C. See, you have to obtain limit on buyers. Say Indian exporter is sending to USA, Australia and all. They have to obtain credit limit. Up to this much limit he can send to USA party and this party in Australia, like that. Premium is payable in advance. Submission of monthly declarations. Notifying declaration of payment for bills that have remained unpaid beyond 30 days. See, the due date of bill is there. After that 30 days also it is not received. Immediately the exporter should inform the E.C.G.C. and the filing of claim within 360 days from the due date of export bill or 540 days from expiry date of the policy cover, whichever is earlier. Initiating recovery steps including legal action. Then after taking steps, the exporter must share the recovery with E.C.G.C. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
इसमें बहुत कुछ दिया है जी, ये सब आपने पढ़ा नहीं?
सर मैंने बेसिक पढ़ा था, जैसे कि स्टैंडर्ड देयर इज अ स्टैंडर्ड पॉलिसी एंड स्मॉल एक्सपोर्टर पॉलिसी एंड स्पेसिफिक शिपमेंट पॉलिसी, बट आई हैवंट रीड इन कंप्लीट डिटेल्स.
पूरा ये एटलीस्ट 2-3 पॉलिसीज पूरा पढ़ लो ना.
ओके सर.
ये पूरा पढ़ने से आपको कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ेगा.
ओके सर.
अच्छा, E.C.G.C अपने बेसिक में क्या करता है? पॉलिसी इश्यू करता है एक्सपोर्टर को. एक्सपोर्टर ने क्या करना है? सब अपना एक्सपोर्ट सब एक एवरी मंथ डिक्लेयर करना है और उसका ऊपर में कितना प्रीमियम करना है वो भी पेमेंट करना है. इसका बाद में ये भी पॉइंट दिया है और सब इंपोर्टर को कुछ लिमिट लेना है, उससे ज्यादा मत भेजना. इसका अलावा when the bill has become due and is not repaid, after 15 days E.C.G.C must be informed. इसका बाद में the claim must be made within 360 days or 540 days from the date of expiry of the policy, some such point. और ये सब करने का समय पर अपने का पास सब डॉक्यूमेंट कॉपीज ठीक से रखना पड़ेगा.
Yes, sir.
E.C.G.C is an insurance organization, so they will find ways and resources for saying no. उनका ड्यूटी प्रीमियम कलेक्ट करना और जितना मना करना उतना तक मना करना. इसीलिए हम लोग इधर पहले हमारा डॉक्यूमेंट सब ठीक से रखना पड़ेगा.
Okay, sir.
Could you understand this?
Yes, sir, I understand.
Yeah. इसमें there are so many things, boy. Shipment comprehensive risk policy, small exporter, ये आपने पढ़ा है?
Sir, small exporter policy and specific shipment policy ये बेसिक पढ़ा है, जैसे कितना कवर करता है रिस्क एंड प्रीमियम कितना है.
अच्छा, बताइए क्या है?
Sir, small exporter policy issued in a duration of 12 months, issued for a duration of 12 months and with a minimum premium of rupees 5,000 and waiting period is of 4 months in this. And in specific shipment policy, the period of policy was for around 1 year. And it cover 80% of commerce, 80% of total value, and it cover 3 type of risk: commercial risk, political risk, and line of credit opening bank risk. And it has a processing fees of 2,000 rupees in specific shipment policy because it is used for a specific kind of shipments.
Good. अच्छा, थोड़ा थोड़ा पढ़ा है. I won't say you are not read. अच्छा, अब ये बात बताइए, why should we make export? इंडिया से क्यों एक्सपोर्ट करवाना है?
Sir, we should make exports so that our GDP and per capita income increase, because export is play crucial role for increasing our forex, and when our forex increase, we can do more trade and can become developed nation in future. And export help in increase of employment also.
So export increase will make more production opportunities, more employment opportunities. इसका अलावा?
Sir, it increases GDP, helping in GDP. And it also increases per capita income of person in a country. And it also help us to build our image in global business area also.
No, but one important point आपने omit कर दिया.
Which one, sir?
जब export कर रहा है ना,
yes, sir,
हम लोग का foreign exchange मिलेगा.
Sir, I mentioned that our foreign reserve increase.
Oh, good. And again उसका use बोलना है. वो foreign exchange हमको क्यों चाहिए? उसको रख के हम लोग import कर सकते हैं.
Okay, sir.
We can make imports only when we have foreign exchange.
Okay, sir.
For that purpose, at least we have to do more of exports. समझ गया? Could you follow?
Sir. Yes, sir.
अच्छा, आपने कुछ बात बताया GDP का expansion क्या है जी?
The GDP means gross domestic product, and it is the capital. Means it is the total value of goods which are produced inside a country.
Good. Now अभी का GDP कितना होगा?
Sir, अभी GDP 10.5 के around है. It is around 10.5%.
No. Gross domestic GDP increase बोलते हैं आप. I am asking India's gross domestic product अभी क्या है? 2.87 lakh crore US dollar.
Okay, sir. You are asking about the
figure. figure 2.87 lakh crore.
Okay, sir.
Is India a poor country?
No, sir. India is not a poor country because India's GDP is at 6th place in all the nations.
But
And
इधर में दिया है India as a fast growing diverse economy with a large skilled workforce. But because of its population, it is also one of the poorest countries in the world based on income and gross national product per capita. That is, compare करने से हम लोग का per capita income कम होता है. What is the per capita income of our country? ये भी देखना है. India's per capita income. India per capita income is given as $7,333.
सर ये तो ज्यादा ही है ना.
7,003. India per capita GDP. What is per capita income of India? 1 minute. Sorry. Yeah, if India's nominal per capita income was $1,670 per year. Acha, there are two figures given. One is nominal, other is PPP, purchasing power parity. I told you wrongly, PPP. The actual GDP is 2,191.
Okay, sir.
This is based on projections of International Monetary Fund, IMF. ये सबका बारे में आपने google.com में जाके थोड़ा GDP, per capita income ये सब डाल के जितना होगा उतना पढ़ के मन में रख लीजिएगा. ये सब पूछेगा नहीं, बट फिर भी अब तैयार होने से बढ़िया है.
Okay, sir.
Now, can you tell me what is political risk?
Sir, political risk means if the government of any country is changing or sir, I don't know the exact English meaning, but अगर जैसे गवर्नमेंट चेंज हो रहा है या फिर जैसे अभी तालिबान में केस चल रहा है जो तालिबान गवर्नमेंट के ऊपर टेक ओवर कर रहा है, that is known as political risk.
No, actually, political risk का मतलब on account of 1 minute, on account of change in the political risk in international business. ऐसा करने से तो आपको मिल जाएगा. Types of political and country risk का. So many things can happen on account of change of the government, on account of war, on account of lack of foreign exchange in the country. Some of the reasons may the political risk is there. For example, if there is some import-export between India and Afghanistan, now all those will be in problem.
Yes, sir.
Now no payment will come from Afghanistan, and similarly, currency inconvertibility. एक कंट्री का करेंसी कन्वर्ट नहीं होगा बोल दिया तो फिनिश हो जाएगा. और टर्मिनेशन ऑफ फ्यूल सप्लाई एग्रीमेंट, कुछ एग्रीमेंट को मना कर दिया गवर्नमेंट का तरफ से, वो भी प्रॉब्लम है. कुछ कॉन्फिस्केशन हो गया, कुछ प्रॉपर्टी को गवर्नमेंट ने कॉन्फिस्केट करा दिया, जैसे अब बोला अफगानिस्तान. टेररिज्म, किडनैपिंग, पॉलिसी चेंजेस, ये सब आपको पॉलिटिकल रिस्क बोल रहा हूँ. इसका बारे में एक बार आप प्लीज सर्च पॉलिटिकल रिस्क इन इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस.
ओके सर.
नोट कर लीजिए.
चलिए सर.
पॉलिटिकल रिस्क इंटरनेशनल बिजनेस करके google.com में जाके उसमें से जितना आता है वो सब पढ़ लीजिए. यहाँ पर दिया है 5 main types of political risk. 1, confiscation. Then expropriation, under which government takes over foreign investment by paying some compensation. Nationalization, blocking of funds, like these are known as political risk.
Okay, sir.
What is the high political risk? Political risk is the risk of an investment returns could suffer as a result of political changes or instability in the country. Political risk is also known as geopolitical risk and becomes more of a factor as the time horizon of investment gets longer.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, AB padna hai. Good. So, what is the name of guarantees issued to banks?
So that are individual credit guarantee and wholesale credit guarantee.
Wholesale nahi, whole turnover.
Oh, yes, sir. Whole turnover.
Whole turnover pre-shipment guarantee.
Yes, sir.
Whole turnover post-shipment guarantee.
Yes, sir.
प्री-शिपमेंट का मतलब क्या है? फाइनेंस मेड by the bank before the shipment is effected for purchase of raw materials, manufacturing of the goods, packing of the goods, and sending it to the foreign country. So this is known as pre-shipment finance.
Okay, sir.
It is also known as packing credit.
Yes, sir.
Another one is post-shipment finance, where after the shipment has been made, there may be delay in getting money from the foreign country because the bill has to reach the other country and from there the money has to come. So in order to help that, the bill will be purchased or negotiated by the bank and money given to the exporter immediately. Later on, that money will be collected from the importer. This is known as what? Post-shipment guarantee. That is normally foreign bills purchased.
Okay, sir.
All exports made in our country, we are supposed to receive the proceeds within 180 days.
Yes, sir.
So these are the things you should know in terms of E.C.G.C. Next question will be, how do you think you will be suitable for this post?
Sir, I have done my engineering in electronics and communication engineering. So engineering helped me to develop my analytical skills so that I can solve problems. And I am focused toward my work and do my all the works with dedication. And in future, if E.C.G.C changes adapt any changes which are towards digitalization. So I can also adapt those changes very easily because my background is related to that.
Good. How will you get the work done by your subordinates? Will you move with them freely? Will you move with them friendly and get things done?
Yes, sir, I can coordinate with my subordinates and do work with them.
Excellent. What did you say? Your father is what?
So my father is working in BSF, Border Security Forces.
Oh, great. Border Security Force. Where
Yes,
is he
sir.
working? Which place is he working now?
Sir, right now he is in Punjab.
Acha. Very good, very good, very good. So that is why you tried for SSP.
Yes, sir. That was the reason I tried.
You tell that as a reason also.
Okay.
Yeah. And then have you cleared any other examination for interview earlier?
Sir, I cleared an RRB Skill 1 Officer exam last year for interview.
You went up to the interview?
Yes, sir.
And what happened in the interview? How many marks did they give you?
So they have given 65 marks, approximately 65, 66 marks. Sir.
Only?
Yes, sir.
Because you were talking in Hindi only, correct?
Sir, they were also talking in Hindi.
Yeah. They will also talk in Hindi also, no problem. So usme se, why could you not answer some questions?
Yes, sir. Some of the questions are there which I was not able to answer properly.
Do you remember?
Sir, those answers are related to sir, banking sector se related. Exactly, I don't remember.
Acha. ठीक है.
So like banking regulation act, they asked about banking regulation act in detail, so I was not able to give answer.
अच्छा, आपने पूरा पढ़ा नहीं?
Detail में नहीं पढ़ा था sir.
Yeah. Nobody studies in full about Banking Regulation Act. वो पढ़ना तो क्या करना है, google.com में जाना है, जाके बैंकिंग रेगुलेशन एक्ट 1949 ऐसा डालने से वो सब पॉइंट को देगा.
Yes sir.
ये पूरा पढ़ना है जी.
Okay sir.
ये पूरा, ये तो 187 पेजेस है, ये पूरा पढ़ना तो मुश्किल है. इसलिए क्या करना, एक सेक्शन क्या बोलता है, उसमें से इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है, ऐसा देख के पढ़ना है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल सेक्शन 18 इज डीलिंग अबाउट कैश रिजर्व. ओके. सेक्शन 26 is telling about return of unclaimed deposits. Likewise, different sections are telling different things. So ये सब इसमें से important point नोट करके रखना है एंड उसको अगेन एंड अगेन पढ़ना है.
Okay sir.
Nomination is coming under which section? Section 45 Z. Section 45 is a nomination. What is a nomination?
Sir, nomination means मतलब मैं किसी और को नॉमिनी बना रहा हूँ. In case something happens to me, then he or she will be the owner of my account.
Super. You are telling nicely. It's same thing you could have told in English also. Very good, very good. So ISMAP a Banking Regulation Act को पूरा 100% you are true. कभी भी कोई इंटरव्यू में भी हम भी ये इसका पूरा भी नहीं पूछा, बिकॉज ये पहले बार हम लोग का भी परिचय नहीं है. लेकिन
there were some more questions also which I am not able to give answer. I just said sorry for them.
अच्छा, it's okay. Here control of management make power of Reserve Bank to remove manager, power of Reserve Bank to appoint additional director, punishment for certain activities in relation to bank. At least क्या कंटेंट डिस्क्रिप्शन देखने से भी हो जाएगा. ठीक है.
Okay sir.
वेरी गुड. ECGC का बारे में यू आर एबल टू टेल, और एक once or twice ECGC पूरा पढ़ लो जी.
Okay sir, I will read.
Again and again. राइट साइड में that 4 lines are there, उसको क्लिक करो, उसमें होम आएगा.
Yes sir.
उसमें होम आएगा एंड व्हाट इज दैट होम. लाइकवाइज एवरीथिंग अबाउट अस, एवरीथिंग क्लिक करके आप पढ़ लीजिए. ठीक है. प्रोडक्ट एंड सर्विसेज नेटवर्क, ये सब पढ़ लीजिए. दे विल आस्क यू, आर यू विलिंग टू रीलोकेट योरसेल्फ?
Yes sir, I can do work wherever I get posted. I have no issue in relocation.
Excellent. Good. This you told in English. I'm really happy. Who is your role model?
Sir, my role model is my father.
Which quality would you like to learn from him?
Sir, he is very calm in nature and I also want to be like him, and he struggled so much in his life to give us a comfortable life.
Correct. So you would like to copy that being calm quality from him?
Yes sir.
Excellent. What about your mother? Which quality of your mother you like very much?
Sir, my mother is taking care of all of my family. So there is no particular quality. I like all the things in my mother, sir.
Instead of telling like that, you can tell her care for others. That nurturing quality or nourishing quality, I would like to learn from her.
Okay, sir.
You can tell like this. Under service network, how many regional offices are there in our ECGC?
Sir, E.C.G.C have offices with the South Indian Bank, and they are around 400. ECGC works with South Indian Bank.
What?
Sir, ECGC provides their services with the help of South Indian Bank in around 400 branches.
Oh.
But on,
अच्छा
sir, I googled it.
अच्छा हमको ये नहीं पता है. अच्छा हम ये पूछ रहा था आपको कितना रीजनल ऑफिसेस हैं?
Sir, count me, yeah, but there are around
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regional offices. Northern regional office, Eastern regional office, Western regional office, Southern regional office 1, Southern regional office 2. One is in Bengaluru, another is in Chennai. ये सब थोड़ा मन में रखें. अच्छा, what did you say? ECGC and South Indian Bank.
Sir, I googled once that how many branches are there of ECGC. So they on Google I have seen that ECGC is providing services with South Indian Bank in 400 branches, something like that.
No. How many branches ECGC have? Oh, South Indian Bank with more than 400 branches across 14 states will facilitate the distribution of credit policies of ECGC.
Yes, sir, that's the thing I was telling.
How many ECGC offices are there in India? ECGC will be opening an office outside India, though we have 55 branches all over the country.
Okay.
What is ECGC and its function? Export promotion organization seeking to improve the competitiveness of Indian exporters by providing them credit insurance. Who regulates ECGC in India?
Sir, ECGC is regulated by Ministry of Commerce and Industry.
Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Department of Commerce, Government of India. Who regulates ECGC? I thought it is under IRDA. ऐसा नहीं है.
Yes, sir, IRDA.
It is not under IRDA. Is there any connection between IRDAI and ECGC?
Sir, they are both working in insurance sector, and IRDAI is a FX organization.
Good point. Good. Yeah. So इसका बारे में थोड़ा पढ़ लो जी. Whether there is any connection between ECGC and IRDAI. Because they are telling IRDAI and ECGC number, something they are telling, but terms, I think there is not much of a connection, because as you said, it is directly under ministry. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Very nice. We have been talking for 45 minutes. Best wishes. Your real interview, if it is morning or evening?
Sir, it is in the morning, 9 a.m.
मतलब morning means 15 मिनट बात करेगा आपसे. इसका बीच में you have to talk only in English and smile and answer with confidence.
Okay, sir.
You are doing it very well. You once again go through ECGC and get to know full details. ठीक है?
Sir, I want to ask one thing, that at the time of interview, if I cannot form sentences in English, so can I use Hindi instead of English for that particular answer?
There is no other option. Hello? There are two options. One is they ask a question. You are not able to form a sentence in English. So you can say, sir, I don't know. Other option is you try to tell that answer in Hindi. So better do it in Hindi. No problem.
Yes, sir.
But if they correct you, no, stop. Talk only in English. Then try to struggle and make sentences. Talk slowly, no problem. And before that, you tell them, you don't have to tell them, sorry, sir, I can't speak well in English. Don't tell that initially.
Okay, sir.
They will understand that you cannot speak well. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Best wishes. I wish God should help you to get easy questions and get more marks. Best
Thank you, sir.
wishes. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.